Is the Seattle housing market finally cooling off? Or are we just seeing a seasonal breather before the summer officially heats things up? Here, I am breaking down what's happening nationally and tying it into what's happening in the three counties, King, Snohomish, and Pierce, so that you have an end-to-end picture. Whether you are buying, selling, or investing, keeping tabs is completely necessary if you want to make any meaningful real estate plans. So let's get into it. Hey, I am Ravi Ramachandran with the Rams Group. I serve Seattle and Eastside areas, and every month I break down what's really happening in our housing market so that you can make confident, informed, and meaningful decisions. Now, whether you're buying, selling, or investing, or just plainly keeping tabs on the market, you will find this content super helpful. After watching this video, if you want to stay on top of what's happening in the market, feel free to subscribe and like this video and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates, okay? First, across the country, we are seeing some big shifts happening in real estate. Now, mortgage rates are hovering in between 6.75 to 7%, and today's rate happens to be 6.88%. Now, that's high enough for some buyers to hesitate before they jump into the market, as well as it's low enough for some serious buyers to jump in before they rise again. Now, inventory is rising nationally, and there are up to 30% more homes compared to last spring. And prices? They're still growing, just at a little slower pace though. Now, nationwide, the average home price is up about 3% year over year, and buyers aren't basically gone. They are just being more selective and nitpicky. And that's where the local trends come into play. Now, let's first start with King County. Now, inventory has jumped up 72% compared to the same time last year, and that is a big shift. And yet, home prices are still up. Look at the median price. It's now at around 1.04 million, which is up about 4.3% from the same time last year. Now, the average days on market still is at 16 days, so homes are still selling, but only if they are priced right and presented well. And we are seeing offer review dates come back in the Seattle area. Now, sellers are no longer calling all the shots, just so that you're aware, but if you are realistic and smart about your listing, you can still win. Now, moving on to Snohomish County, we are seeing a clear sign of the market actually transitioning. Now, inventory is up 65%, and the median home price, well, that's now at $790,000, which is a 1.9% increase year over year. But here's the thing. Days on market are at 18 days, which is up from 14 the same time last year. This means that homes are staying a little longer. Now, list to sale prices are also softening a bit, down to about 101.4% of asking. So homes are still selling, and months of supply increased and is now at 1.5 months worth of supply, to mean that more homes are coming on the market and staying, and buyers are kind of a little hesitant, which is what we're observing across King County and Snohomish, if you will. And this primarily is due to the economic uncertainty, tariffs, rates, and others. Now, if you're a seller, overpricing now especially can cost you. Now, with looking at the two counties, let's move on to Pierce. It's still the most affordable of the three counties, as we've been seeing. The median price rings in at about $565,000, and inventory is up almost 21%, and homes are taking a little longer to sell, about 35 days on average. This is about 9 days longer than what it took last year, so homes are staying a little longer. So what does this all mean? In Pierce County, well-priced homes are still moving, but overpricing a home or under-prepping, well, that's where homes start to sit. So what does all this data mean for you specifically, or someone you know who's in the real estate market? If you're a seller, you've still got a great opportunity, but the days of kind of pricing it high and expecting about 5 offers in 24 hours, well, they're behind us. For now, at least. That said, homes are still selling. Just make sure that you are priced well and staged right from day one onwards so that you can just go and make the kill and come out. Now, if you're a buyer, on the other hand, you have some room to finally breathe a little easy. You've got more choices, less competition, and in some zip codes, more room to negotiate as well, which could be a winner for you. So after looking at what you can do if you're a seller or buyer, let's talk specifically about zip codes. I have been hearing from a lot of people lately, buyers and sellers especially, just like you, asking what's happening in their specific neighborhood or their zip code even. And because every micro market is moving at different speeds, if you want to be informed or are curious about what's happening in your area, reach out. My contact information is in the description below. Feel free to DM, email, or even book into our calendar for a free, absolutely no obligation strategy call. And you can both keep tabs as well as make a decision if you're at that stage. And we can come up with a plan that works for you, okay? And also I wanted to let you know that for this update, I pull data from the Northwest Multiple Listing Service, Freddie Mac, Realtor.com, National Association of Realtors, and a few other sites to bring this all together. So this isn't guesswork, okay? It's a real-time market movement, and all of this springs from the thought of keeping you informed. That's it. Here are my final thoughts for you. The market rewards strategy, not speed. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, don't try to time the market. Instead, try to understand it so that you can make informed decisions. Now, thanks for watching. If this video was helpful to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for getting notifications about updated content that I put out every month to benefit you. I'll see you soon. Take care.